Alright, so today we're doing broccoli rice casserole. See, I got my cream and mushroom already on there. Got my rice. Just gonna give this a nice mix. Now, I like my broccoli rice casserole a little bit on the moisturized side, not as dry, so that's why I used about a half of that large can of cream of mushroom. All right, that's a pretty good mix right there. Smooth it out a little bit. You don't have to make it perfect because we still got our broccoli to go. So this is close to 3 cups of broccoli, and I just cook these real well. Now you can use more or less broccoli, that is up to you, but it is called broccoli rice casserole, so gotta have a good amount in there. And you want to make sure you cook your broccoli very well, or this mashing process won't go good at all. Because you don't want to eat big chunks of broccoli. You want a nice smooth consistency. We almost got that to where we want it right here. And when you cook your broccoli, use a little bit of salt and pepper, butter. Just be nice to your broccoli. This is a recipe from my mother that she passed down for me. This is what she made at all of our family's gatherings. And I had to call her and say, hey, Mom, is there anything else that I needed? Because this was one of my favorite dishes growing up for her to make. So you want to be nice and generous with your mixing. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. This is to taste, so it is to your liking. Some pepper. I would say pepper is probably more important than the salt because it's going to give it that nice flavor that you're looking for. Get this everywhere. And then a little bit of onion powder. That's just because I love this flavor mixed together in here. My mom didn't do this. This is just my little extra. I know it doesn't look like much now, but just wait, because the best part of this whole thing is coming. Just a second. Yeah, you don't want any parts of this that doesn't have any broccoli mix. You're just eating rice and cream of mushroom, which actually might be delicious. All right, so we're just gonna smooth that out there. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we got our Velveeta cheese. This is about 3/4 of a big block. Ooh. If you're using a bigger dish, I would definitely suggest using the whole block, but since we have a dish that's on the smaller size scale, I just use 3/4. Now I have my oven preheated to 350. I am gonna add just a little bit more salt and pepper. Just trust me, guys. Just trust me. The pepper is what brings it all together. I watched my mom make this once, and she added so much pepper. I was like, Mom, why are you adding so much pepper? She was just like, girl, let me do this. And I trusted her, and it was absolutely delicious. All right. So like I said, we got our oven preheated to 350, and it'll probably take about 35 to 40 minutes. All right, so we'll see when it's done. All right, guys, fresh out of the oven. Look at that cheese. I'm so excited. Now my pan is still hot, so I'm gonna hold this here. And you just get a nice mix. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be so delicious. Now you can make this with some chicken. That goes really well with this. Maybe some fish. Bake you some fish. But I would say chicken goes the best with this. Or you can take it as a side dish to a potluck. But it's really simple. Y'all saw that it was just a few ingredients. But I would say this is probably the most important part, getting that cheese mixture all in there. You still might have pockets of cheese since we just laid big blocks on there. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna be able to report back to my mom that this turned out delicious. All right, now we're just gonna make it look pretty. Now you can go back and put this in the oven for a few minutes if you want, with some breadcrumbs on top. But we're gonna dig right in today. Look at that. Steam right out the oven. Oh man, it's almost as good as my mom's. Mom, if you're watching, you're still the best, but this is really good. Oh, this is so good.